Today's weird German word is heiser Stimme. To find out what that means and why that's important for today's lesson, watch right now. From Belt Like a Pro, and today we're going to talk about heiser Stimme, and that actually means a hoarse voice. So I got a question from somebody, and I'm just going to read you this question, and then I'm going to answer it. Okay, here we go. Hi, Fawn. I have been following you on YouTube, and your exercises and tips are a great help. Well, thank you. Unfortunately, my voice is not very loud. I have a good singing technique, but there's simply no power. When I try to sing louder, I get a sore, hoarse throat. Even when doing simple lip trills, when I sing high, my throat starts tickling and I have to cough. It happens all the time. Can you tell me what I'm doing wrong? How can I get this better? I can tell you what I think you're doing wrong, and I can show you some tips right now that will make it better. Okay, so probably what's happening is you're not changing the position of your larynx. So put your hand right here, and I just want you to say your name. Hi, I'm Fawn Arnold, and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm currently living in Stuttgart, Germany. So when you say that, just say some sentence, you can feel that your Adam's apple is pretty much to the front. You can feel it pretty good on your fingertips, and you can, and it's pretty much in the middle. It bobs up sometimes, but it's pretty much in the middle. So now I want you to do this. Ooh, in a head voice. Ooh. Have the feeling that you're yawning. Ooh. And I want you to notice that you can't really feel your larynx that much anymore. Because in order to sing high, your larynx has to go up a little bit. That's a natural thing that your body does anatomically when you sing high. So if you are not allowing your voice to do that, or your larynx to do that when you sing high, then it hurts and you get a hoarse throat. And even if you're doing it quietly, it's not working, okay? So please don't try that at home. I don't have anything to drink. Anyway, so make sure that when you go up, that your larynx is going to go to the back. How do I do that? Tongue. That's why we do those tongue exercises, so that we can control what our tongue is doing. So what actually happens is if the tongue is in the Dorftrottel position, then your larynx is going to stay put, right? So when you push down a little bit on the tongue, like you're yawning, and it goes back and pushes down, then your larynx goes to the back. It also goes down a little bit, which isn't that bad when you're singing up high, because your larynx is like going up sky high anyway, and you want to kind of bring it back down so it doesn't like go too high that you can't hit the notes anymore. So now I want you to sing with your tongue really high up to your, what is it called back there? The roof of your mouth. Do you feel how your larynx goes up? Yeah. Okay, so you want to have the feeling that your tongue is kind of going to the back and down on the high notes. In the beginning, you're going to sound kind of classical. Don't worry about it. That is the first step to getting a really good, clear, high voice, is actually sounding classical, because it opens up that room. It gets the back part of your throat where that thing hangs down. That has to make like an arch, and all of those are muscles, and those muscles have to be trained. Now let me tell you this: if you want to belt, you have to have a strong head voice. It does not work, because if people are belting in the chest voice, it's wrong. I'm telling you, it's wrong. I do not belt in the chest voice. I do not need to. I put everything in head voice. and I use my flankens, and I use my tongue, and all of these belt muscles, okay? So, if you do not have a good head voice, you are not going to have a good belt. You're going to be belting too high with your chest voice, which means you're not going to be able to belt over a high C or a high D. Or, I mean, not a high C, but it's like a C or a D. Okay, so let's just practice this. I want you to do an ah and then an ooh. Yeah? So you're going to go ah, ooh, ah. And make the ooh really hooty, like an owl. Ooh, ooh. So that your Adam's apple goes to the back, that your larynx and your Adam's apple go to the back, and that you're actually having to change the position of your tongue. Let's try it. Breathe in through your nose. Ah, ooh, ah. Feel actually the position of your Adam's apple changing. Ah, ooh, ah. Ah, ooh, ah. Ah, ooh, ah. Okay, guys, you can totally do that an octave lower. Yeah, I started here, or here. Okay, so you can totally do that an octave lower and go up, and feel free to go up even higher if you feel comfortable. That was just an A. So I think, or was it a G? I don't know. Anyway, you can go up to a high C if you feel comfortable with that. But the important thing is that you don't push and that you really let your Adam's apple go to the back. Also, if you are doing shows where you're singing a lot of chest voice, when you're singing low, when you're belting a lot, basically when you're doing a lot of stuff with the larynx to the front, I want you to do a cool down afterwards. Yawn cool downs. Where the larynx, we can't feel it. Actually, when I belt high, my larynx is in that back position. So it's really good to have that down. By the way, if you want to learn how to belt and belt really high and do it in a healthy manner, then head on over to my website, www.beltlikeapro.com. There I have like a mini mega booty camp for your belt voice. It goes over 14 weeks. I know, don't freak out, but every day you have a very strict practice regimen. It's like Marine Corps. And I do that so that we learn, first of all, to get a practice thing going on a daily basis, and also so that we can get those muscles strong that we need. We need the flanken muscle strong and that zip muscle strong, that special belt muscle. And we also have to make sure that the tongue is under control. We have to get the head voice strong. We have to have a complete, strong vocal body. We have to have the special belt placement. All of those things would be described to you in my online course. And you get tons and tons of exercises per video with me. So also you can book Skype lessons with me because I'm all over the world touring and doing workshops. So I'm probably not at your time zone, so let's Skype if you want to. Oh, if you have questions, like this girl who asked me about the hoarse voice or the heiser Stimme, then email me, fawn@beltlikeapro.com. I can't wait to hear from you. So I want you to know how very, very special your voice is. Actually, the FBI uses the voice as a means of identification. It's like your fingerprint and it's like your DNA. And you can't change it. Like changing your voice and doing weird things to it, it still is going to have the same waves on that little machine that they have. And so, I mean, it just doesn't get any more special than that. So I really want you to share this special voice that you have. And I really want you to keep it healthy and strong. You can do it. See you in 14 days. Happy belting.
That's where we'll meet. by the river, so sweet.